Welcome to the Toasty S'more. We are doing our gourmet marshmallow cutting today. And we have three flavors that we are cutting and powdering today. This one in front of me is our passion fruit. Passion fruit is a delightful citrusy, um, let's see, tropical flavor. It's like a citrusy tropical flavor. It is delicious. Don't miss out on it. I feel like it's really appropriate for Easter basket filling. If you guys are looking for something with no corn syrup and with natural colors, give us a try. We use real marshmallow root, and guess what? We are the only shop on the global marketplace that uses real marshmallow root in our marshmallows. So we also have today our watermelon and our pistachio. So that's what we're going to be cutting today. Feel free to give me any questions that you might have. I'm delighted to answer your questions. We are in the United States. So if you like to support Made in USA, please give us a try. We are family owned and operated. And I make these sprinkles in shop, custom with natural colors. No corn syrup, real marshmallow root. Isn't that delightful? And they're huge. So each package has three of these, and one marshmallow is 2 ounces. So a package of three is 6 ounces of candy. And this is our passion fruit. Otherwise, I'm going to let you just enjoy the stream. And you guys can ask me questions as you like. Sounds like we have a delivery. Try to make this to where you can see the stretch. Real marshmallows, guys. We're the only shop in the global marketplace that uses real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. We do not use any corn syrup. And we use natural colors. Fun. Hey, could you turn up the music a little bit in there? Hello, guys. Welcome into the Toasty S'more. This is our beautiful passion fruit gourmet marshmallow. Three come in a pack. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are live. I'm a real person. This is not AI. This powder I'm using is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix. This marshmallow is gluten-free, by the way, and dairy-free. Wonderful. Okay. Tim is in the other room doing stuff. Where are you guys from? We are currently in New Mexico. They're in the chat. Where are you guys at? We're in New Mexico, the United States. What states do I have representing here? What countries do I have representing here? Yesterday, I know we had some people from all over the place. We are going to knock off this extra powder. This is a special food grade bucket that we have designed here at the Toasty S'more. Let's see those holes. We're going to shake this around and knock off the extra powder so you don't get powdery marshmallows. Ohio! Hey there. I have several customers from Ohio that order on the regular. Have you ever ordered with us before? I'm so excited to get home. I got a notification my first order of marshmallows just got delivered. Heck yeah! That's awesome. What flavors did you get? Glad you got your marshmallows. That's exciting. Your very first order. See, here you are doing the YouTubes and getting to see the pools. The caramel, coffee, taro, buttered beer, the butter vanilla, and I forget what else. I got 6 of them. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's one more you're missing. Fantastic. So, which one are you going to try first? So, even if there's a big air bubble like this in your marshmallow, the weight is still going to be the same, my friends. Okay, it's still going to be a 6-ounce bag. I'm going to try the taro. Yes, the creamy taro. If you guys are not familiar, the creamy taro is my personal favorite flavor. That is actually what made me start and make this a business and not just a hobby for my son and I making the marshmallows and various candies together. Here is the passion fruit. So this is the first time I think in a long time that we have a full inventory over at the Toasty S'more. We're not sold out of anything. We're a little low on several things, but this is the first time in forever that we're not sold out on anything. I don't think. Could be wrong. Better angle. So I have this. Nothing is sold out, but there's a lot of things that are low. But yeah, I told y'all we'd get caught up. Most of the time, people are like so sad because we're sold out of so many different things. But I told y'all once we got moved, we have some stuff implementing to make our candy shop more efficient and that we won't be sold out of everything all the time. One of those things is these beautiful mixers here. So we have another one that we're going to set up on this last tray here. And then we're going to get all of these going and keep making marshmallows for you. Here is our little logo that I designed, the Toasty S'more. And so, yeah, it's not exciting. It's our marshmallow shop. You know, it's where we have all our ingredients all in the bins and everything. Cutter, and here we are. Oh, yeah? You'd love to start making your own. Well, if you do, try making it with real marshmallow roots and tell me what you think. I know there's a lot of blogs that have recipes. I don't use their recipe, I have my own recipes. But there's a lot of information on how to do it at home. Basically, you can do everything, right? You can change your own oil in your car. You can build your own house. You can do your own taxes. A lot of people choose to just let people do that kind of thing. I know we had plumbers over earlier today because we're going to get a commercial sink put in. And yeah, we could do that on our own, but no, thank you. I'd rather not. Yeah, we've been growing. We've had our shop for 2 years, and so we've been growing into this space for quite a while. We started out with these little baby mixers that everyone has at home, or maybe you have at home. And then I was like, well, this is important. This is the original. Yeah, it's the original one. We're gonna bronze that sucker. I tell you what. Yeah, I love that little mixer. It's loud, but it goes. You do catering. I have 15 years and badly need a kitchen of my own. Wow. What kind of rules does Ohio have about like food cottage uh, type kitchens? Are you all able to do your own thing if you have a space? Like in our old house, we kind of transitioned our garage into a commercial space. And now here, as you can see, this is, it's a room. It's set off separately from the rest of the house. Well, it's kind of sort of attached to the house. It's kind of strange, but it's its own space. So, and then we have a sales room that is in the room next to us. That we have our computers, and it's where we do our order packing. I can do anything if I cook it at the venue. Oh, there we go. That's your rules, but you can't cook it at home. Kind of makes it challenging, I bet, if you do catering. My goodness. So I worked for a catering business for like 2 weeks. I may have delivered a couple of things in their catering delivery van, and I may have not driven as well as I should have. And it was really hard because all those, what are those pans called that you keep them warm? I forget. Chafing dishes, right? And they're warm underneath and all that. So you set all that up. So we had these trays with, like, you see this tray like there, like that was in the van. And I was expected to drive with all these chafing dishes in the van. It was actually crazy. I was not maybe the best driver for the job. I've gotten better. That was when I was younger. This was decades ago. And yeah, that was not a good fit for me. I think that business is no longer around. That's when I lived up in Dallas, Texas, actually. I was desperate for a job, what can I say? So you do catering. What kind of stuff do you do? What is your specialty? Hello, Gary. How are you? We are cutting and peeling our passion fruit gourmet marshmallows. Up next is our watermelon, and after that is pistachio. We're the only marshmallow shop on the global marketplace that makes real marshmallows with real marshmallow root. Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? It's therapy. I have this strapped around my neck, so I do the best I can. It really is delicious, Gary. It really is. We have a lot of flavors if you're curious about it. Almost shredding chicken is the most popular. Interesting. I've never heard of that. Yeah, we use real marshmallow root. We don't use any corn syrup at all, which I think is pretty special. We're the only ones that use marshmallow root in the global marketplace. No one else wants to mess with that. We use natural colors. We have around almost 30 flavors right now. I'd like to get up to 40. I've had hundreds of flavors, but I just can't make them all at the same time. So it's just, we're just family owned and operated. So now we have our special bucket, and I seal it up. And then since I have a camera around my neck, and this is hard to do, I'm going to pass this off to my husband and ask him to jiggle it around for me. And then I like to give him a hard time. I'm like, okay, shake it, baby. Shake it. Yeah, high-tech stuff around here, guys, high-tech. And then we're going to walk over here and get these these marshmallows over onto this space. And we're gonna film the pour, as it were. Passion fruit gourmet marshmallows. Oh, thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate you. Yeah, don't dump the powder on top there, honey. Okay. Here we go, guys. Now, next up is the watermelon. I'm literally gonna just take this whole tray with me. We're walking, we're walking. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we're walking across the kitchen. I appreciate that, Gary. That's kind of you. So this is watermelon gourmet marshmallows. Those little black things are sprinkles. We just use a natural red colored sugar to make that watermelon special. Pretty big marshmallows, as you can see from my hands. They're cut in 2-inch cubes. These are all gluten-free, so there's no cross-contamination. So if I do have something that's special, like pistachios next, it has real pistachios, I always cut it last. So there's not a cross-contamination with me or my equipment. And of course, my powdering bucket. We're mostly gluten-free. We do have a few nuts. We do have maple pecan pie, which has pecans. We do have pistachio. Sometimes I'll have something with almonds. Feel free to subscribe if you kind of like this sort of thing. I like to do this in the afternoons. And starting at 7 to 10 Eastern time, Monday through Friday, we do a TikTok show where we pack our orders live. And you get to see my shining face, and we get to laugh and joke and pack orders and see what people typically grab to take home to their family and loved ones. Guys, we use natural colors in our shop. We don't use any corn syrup. This extra powder will be knocked off. And we use real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. There's no other marshmallow shop on the global marketplace that make their marshmallows with real marshmallow root. We use the old world style of doing it. So what we use is organic marshmallow root, and we do a 12-hour cold water infusion. Actually, I think that's what he's doing over here. So we're getting a couple of things ready. And
just the water.
this is invert sugar. It is not corn syrup. We avoid the corn syrup. And so we're getting that ready. I've already cut these because I can't do it holding the phone around my neck with the cutter at the same time. So I cut them and I put them in the pan, all pre-cut. You can kind of see the lines of where they're cut because we use our cutter here. You can see that there's already perfect 2-inch cubes waiting to be peeled apart. Because I can't seem to do the arms and everything as I have the camera around my neck. It's just not a easy thing to do. So I pre-cut it before the live. Most of our stuff is gluten free. We only have 3 flavors so far that right now, currently in shop, that have gluten. Everything else is gluten free and dairy free. Just one item has dairy. It has real chocolate. And that's our s'mores. Feel free to ask me questions, guys. I'm actually here. I'm a real person. Let's watch the one on there. He was too quick. He's pouring sugar.
Before the next one.
It's just satisfying. I feel like I don't know how I was able to find that music of Sebastian's, but I feel like it's nice and inert. What do you think of the music, guys? Is it too weird? It's not copywritten, so I feel like it's appropriate for YouTube. The stuff I listen to on TikTok has copyright. Okay, just gonna pour the sugar. Well, to be fair, it makes a lot of marshmallows. We have a huge pan of it. Huge for us anyway. We're not a factory.
One of these pots makes 64 marshmallows.
I'm so proud of us not being sold out of anything right now. It's the first time in forever. So we're gonna knock off this extra powder in our handy dandy depowdering system.
The electrician's on his way.
Okay, fantastic. So we have a bagging machine that is going to help us keep up as well. And we have an electrician that has to help us get things set right with this big bagging machine that we have that we can't quite use yet, but we're getting there.
Because they told us that it would work on US electric.
Yeah, we bought it. Don't hold it against me, guys. We bought it from China. So it's we told them we were in the United States, and they put Chinese electric stuff in it, so it doesn't work here. So yes, it is what it is.
And we were very clear that we'd be using it on residential electric.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So we're getting it fixed. We're getting new fancy wires and stuff. Let the professionals do their job to help us out. And get bagging more automatic. Because I'd rather make great candy for you guys than spend hours just bagging stuff by hand. And that's one of the next growth cycles here at the Toasty S'more is getting this a little bit easier so I can make more candy. What flavors would you guys have me make if I had more time because of the bagger? If you guys see our shop, you know what flavors we have. What flavors would you ask for? Can you tell me in the chat? We have birthday cake. We have banana split. We have butter vanilla. We have buttered beer, like the Harry Potter flavor. You know, it's a cream soda and butterscotch flavor. It's awesome. Yeah, cameraman. Well, he's not really cameraman right now because I'm holding onto the camera. My husband, he loves that flavor. That's his favorite. Is the buttered beer. I personally love the creamy taro the best. That's what made me start this business. We have caramel dulce de leche, cotton candy, course, we always have seasonal flavors for like, Easter and Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving. We have passion fruit. We have pina colada. We have pistachio, orange dreamsicle, maple pecan pie. I should get a raspberry, but I don't have a raspberry flavor. We have strawberries and cream. We have peaches and cream.
Blue raspberry.
We have blueberry cheesecake. Oh, that one is divine. Beautiful, blue natural color. We have a graham cracker crust on it, so it feels like you're eating a real piece of cheesecake. And this watermelon that you see here. We don't use any corn syrup. We're the only shop on the global marketplace that makes real marshmallows because we use real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. 3 in a bag. We use organic marshmallow root. We use beef gelatin, all natural colors. Our family owned and operated, as you can see, is, well, maybe you can't see. It's just me and my husband. My kids will help out sometimes with making boxes and stuff. But if you like supporting small business, we are truly a small business. We don't have any employees. We're too small. You can check us out over at the Toasty S'more. Also, yesterday, I put up new merchandise on the website. It has like marshmallow shirts and mugs and just some funny stuff. Some funny marshmallow themed stuff. Hello, how are you? I'm glad you're here. What state are you in? Is the music too loud or is it okay? It's literally in the next room, in our sales room where we do our packing orders, which we do evenings, Monday through Friday on TikTok. Las Vegas. You know what? I'm going to tell you a secret, my Las Vegas friend. My candy flavoring company is in Las Vegas. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Most marshmallow makers don't use that company, and I love it. That's where serious candy makers go. They have like 500 flavors. Isn't that cute? Is the music too loud or is it okay, my friends? Can you tell me? Isn't that beautiful? What a massive marshmallow. That's just one. All we focus on is marshmallows. I think we did a pretty good job. These are our gourmet marshmallows. We do not use any corn syrup. We're the only marshmallow shop in the global marketplace that uses real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. And so this is our special depowdering station here. I'm going to seal it up. I'm going to ask my sweet husband to do the thing to get the extra powder shaken off of these marshmallows for me while I trade trade pans. Can you do that for me real quick, please? So right now I can give you a little tour. This is our mixing station. We've got 5 of these mixers. Actually, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, but we've got one in a crate that we need to decrate and put it over here. And we've got our fabulous electrician here, who I will kindly not put into the video, but he's gonna make our dreams come true, y'all. Everyone, let's cheer him on! Yay! Woo-hoo. Yeah, he was open-minded and receptive to the whole challenge of a Chinese machine, which I'll show you here real quick. So we got this bagger, and there's going to be a conveyor belt that goes to the end of the room. We're going to replace this table here. There's going to be a conveyor belt. We're going to put our marshmallows on it. It's going to bag them for us. And the problem is, it's mostly in Chinese. I like to show this button right here because that's a button I don't want to press. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't hitting the jog button. Anyway, it's all in Chinese. We're kind of getting it figured out piece by piece to get it to speak to us in English, and we'll get that up and running. Here's our passion fruit gourmet marshmallows. Aren't they pretty? And then I'm going to also cut these pistachio gourmet marshmallows next. So I'm going to take these. Sounds like the marshmallows are outsmarting my husband. I'll have to help him. The bucket. Oh my goodness gracious. You're fine. You're fine. Relax. You're okay. You need to pull this because I can tell it's about to come on. Okay, we'll fix it. Don't panic. You're okay. Wear an apron. I understand. You're okay. It's all right. All right. So have him do that bit for me. I'm going to try and do this while holding this ridiculous camera. These are our beautiful watermelon gourmet marshmallows. They're ready to be bagged. I know, the camera's like, your orientation. It's fine. Here we go. Watermelon gourmet marshmallows. Isn't that cool? All right. I'll move those over. Hey, Tim, can you please dump out this sugar for me into the trash? Just dump it. Thank you. He's feeling stressed because we've got some stuff starting to cook and alarms are starting to go off, and that's just kind of how it goes when it's a 2-person kitchen. And we're doing all these amazing flavors. Cool, huh? Watermelon gourmet marshmallows. Okay, so I'm going to take this tray. We're actually going to walk now, my friends. Put this over to our bagging station, where the watermelon will be bagged, and then the passion fruit will be bagged very, very soon. I don't like to leave things out. We will seal them up and get them in heat sealed bags, properly labeled. The last batch of the day is these pistachio gourmet marshmallows. My gosh, you guys, really, this flavor is insane. It is such a good flavor. I'm so delighted with how this flavor has turned out. It's way better than I remember the best of pistachio pudding being. Natural Colors, we're the only shop using real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows in the global marketplace. Yep, for real. We're the only real marshmallow makers on the global marketplace. Crazy, huh? We don't use any corn syrup. All this extra powder will be knocked off. We do have real pistachios on there. These are our pistachio gourmet marshmallows, natural colors. I feel like the green doesn't really show through too well. Let's see if I can get it under the light. Natural colors on our marshmallows. These are gluten-free. No corn syrup. Beef gelatin. All of the beef gelatin, by the way, is halal certified. We had a lot of requests for it on our TikTok channel. You can find us over there where we do lives packing the orders. And that happens Monday through Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. So maybe if you like watching that kind of thing. Does the marshmallow root have any benefits? Yes, and that's why we like to use it. Marshmallows historically, marshmallows came around 2000 BC from the ancient Egyptians, and you can see there in their hieroglyphics they documented using marshmallow root as a medicine, and it was specifically because it has mucilage properties, which is very, very soothing to the stomach, to the intestines. So if someone was having a hard time with upset stomach or something like that, they would use it as a medicine. However, it was such a difficult process. It was highly coveted. It was not just a candy that they made for everybody. It was specifically only to be used at the altars of their gods or the pharaohs or the extreme wealthy elite. This was not an everyday person's candy luxury. So it was a big deal. There's a lot of, actually, I have blog posts on my website that talk about the benefits of marshmallow root. If you wanted to go take a look at that, my website is The Toasty S'more. And there's a blog section at the very bottom, and you can read all kinds of articles that talk about the benefits of not having corn syrup in your candy, the benefits of the marshmallow root. We do use organic quality marshmallow root, by the way. And we use natural colors and just the benefits of beef gelatin, for example. It has more collagen in it. Most marshmallows are made with pork gelatin, which is a nice, cheap material, but it doesn't have as much protein or collagen. And we like to really live up to the name of gourmet marshmallows. I feel like gourmet marshmallow is a term that is overused, and we're trying to really live up to that name and give it some respect. Look at this giant bubble, you guys. Even though this bubble is in here, we're going to make sure your bag has 6 ounces in each bag. Okay, so I might just take that out and enjoy it myself. We'll see. And I did recently release some merchandise on the website. I have all kinds of cute and funky and sassy and just charming marshmallow themed mugs and shirts, some funny stuff that we kind of came up with and things like that. So maybe you'll enjoy that as well. I don't have a lot because it's just me figuring this out on there. It's kind of something I'm trying to make it a little bit more fun. I'm open to suggestions. Do you guys have any cute sayings or maybe little jokes, some little marshmallow jokes that maybe I can put on a shirt or something or on a mug? Let me steal your material. Pistachio gourmet marshmallows. The green is not really coming through, but it does have a nice green color on the top. It's a natural, we use all natural colors. We make all of our sprinkles in shop. Yeah, no one else in the global marketplace, no one else in the world, in the global marketplace, is making real marshmallows like we are. I really feel like that's special, and I can understand why. I can understand why most, or everyone else, why everyone else wants to skip the real marshmallow root process. I get it, but that's what we want. We want to make it a really special experience. This is a candy that has been watered down to the white sacks of sadness that you see in the grocery stores. This is a far cry from that. And I never liked marshmallows because of that. And if you don't like marshmallows, it's because you haven't been exposed to something like this. Or maybe you have, and maybe it's a good thing. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Fun stuff. Look at that. 2-inch cubes. As far as I know, I don't think anyone else is making them quite as big as I am. I'm maybe a little bit extra. I like making giant candy, so that's kind of my thing. We did just move from Texas. Yeah, insert all of the Texas jokes about bigger, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, go big or go home. It's
I don't want that excuse anymore.
Yeah, we don't have that anymore because we now just recently moved to New Mexico because I got completely enchanted by this mountain village. And so that's where we're at now. So yeah, we'll have to, it's a smiley face. Do y'all want to see the size of the pans? So my husband is spraying some pans right now. And so these are pretty big pans. So here's my hand. So that's what a pan size is, 16 inches by 16 inches. So that we can put these 2-inch lovely cubes of goodness to use. I'm so excited about our bagging machine getting up running. No pressure, Mr. Electric
Literally
Master.
yesterday we figured out how to get everything in English.
Yeah, the screen.
Yeah.
The screen was all Chinese,
It
and
was
we're
one-
freaking out. Oh my god. Look at that.
But still, the assembly videos are all Chinese.
Yeah, they sent us how-to videos, and the speaker is all Chinese. There's no subtitles in English, nothing. It was all just Chinese. And so full disclosure, we're just a family business. We literally filled up every credit card that we had to the maximum to try to buy this bagging machine. So we're deeply invested in getting this bagging machine. It's a $10,000 bagging machine. So Mama was stressed about everything Chinese. And then the wiring was Chinese. It wouldn't work. It had this crazy plug on it. We're like, we are in the United States. We need it to work, on US electric. And they're like, oh yeah, no problem. Nope. It's all Chinese. So what do? It took us over 4 months to get it here. They shipped it on a cargo ship, I guess, on, big, those crate things. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, so it was quite the time investment as well since October. And we just got it. It's a very expensive doorstop right now.
Yeah, we've got it for a month.
It's just sitting there.
No.
It's an 800-pound doorstop. Yeah, it's not going to be soon though, my friends, because it does take me like 6 hours a day to package up marshmallows and get them properly labeled because I do all the required labeling by the FDA and all that. I'm very particular. I like things to be right. So this will do it for me in about 15 minutes. What takes me 6 hours, it'll take it 15 minutes to do. So I can do other stuff. This is our pistachio. We're almost done with the batches that I have prepared today. And again, if you like to see people get their orders filled, join us over on TikTok. We are the Toasty S'more on TikTok as well. We do 7 to 10 Eastern time, Monday through Friday, filling orders where we kind of laugh and joke and get to know each other and have a good time just packing orders. And I actually do engage with people. I actually do talk to you, to everyone. So if you're kind of feeling like you need some human interaction, I would be delighted to connect with you over there. Best marshmallows on the planet, y'all. Look at this. Look at that. You can't get away with that with pork gelatin. We do the beef gelatin. It's nice and good body. And by the way, this will not stick to your teeth like taffy. I know maybe sometimes people are concerned about dental work, perhaps, whatever you've got in your mouth, it will not stick to your dental work. So that might be a concern. It's really, really nice. No braces, bridges, dentures, whatever you've got. Crown. I lost a crown a couple months ago chewing gum. So that is something that's on my mind. And yeah, this will not stick to any of that. It's not sticky in that sense. So it's a nice relief. Here's the last peel, my friends. I don't have any more marshmallows after this to cut for you. So if you've liked this, please consider subscribing to this so we can see each other again. I like to do afternoons. I don't have a set schedule over here, but I'd be delighted to see you again. And maybe join us for the TikTok. Check out our website. We've got lots of blogs that have information about why we do our candy the way we do it. But for now, that's a wrap. And I'm grateful you're here. Thank you for spending time with me. The world is a better place because you're in it. And I'm so glad you're here. You guys have a lovely day. Bye.